Hello, welcome to the 3D market commentary for today. Today is Monday, November the 21st, and we will be looking at what the statistics are, what the probabilities are for major world markets. And what we go through today will apply in terms of the concepts and the logic behind it, will apply every day. I'll give you an example for today. So for those of you that get our news flash every day, puts into context where we get this information from and how we do it. Now, I'm just going to put the disclaimers on the screen, so please read them in the top left-hand corner. Pause the video if you need to do so in order to read them. As that's on there, I want to point you to different places you can go if you need any help, if you have any questions. So you can email me, and that's becky@tradewithufos.com. But you'll also see on the screen there, questions for Becky. In fact, if I just take that off for a second, you'll see my email address there, becky@tradewithufos.com. And then you'll now see on the screen tradewithufos.com/Becky, which I'm realizing I might not have loaded up. So let me just bring that up and show you on the screen. So tradewithufos.com/Becky will take you to this webpage. Now from here, you can check out our apps, courses, coaching. We have courses in different products, different asset classes. We have coaching, either group coaching or one-on-one coaching, if you'd like to do that. If you scroll down, then you've got live session notes. So all of the trades that I place in my sessions go into this spreadsheet. So you can learn from them here. You can get an understanding of why might we have a small profit or a small loss, as opposed to a full profit or a full loss. Why is that happening? How are we adjusting our trades? How are we managing our trades? And you can learn from this area and from snapshots here as well. So that's all there. Now, if you scroll down further, more information on the different apps that we use that I'm going to show you today, how we use them. You can see again, monthly or yearly on different platforms. If you scroll down further, more information on our platform, colloquially known as TOP, Predictive Options Planner. And at the bottom here, you've got a question and answer section. So you might find that somebody has already asked the question you have, in which case the answer is already here. Or maybe you have a new question, in which case you can post it here. I will post the answer here and other people can learn from this area too. So lots of different resources, some paid for, some free, some posting questions, some resources or apps. So whatever you need, come to this place and you can have a look around and see what will help you most. Okay, so let's have a look at our 3D market commentary. So every day we send out, and I'll put it on the screen there, we send out an email to our free members, and you can sign up for this too if you'd like, tradewithufos.com/newsflash. And from that, you'll get what you see here on the left. You'll get this newsletter every day that shows you or explains to you where the probabilities are for major world markets and a weekly economic calendar at the bottom. So this session is essentially to explain where we get that information from, what we're using, and how it works. So we are looking at 3 different elements per market. First one is market climate, which is essentially the upcoming market direction. Is it likely to go up or down or nowhere? We're going to use an app called AutoClimate to help us with that. And that's this one here. I will show you that in a second. Buy and sell UFOs is understanding where do we have buyers waiting to buy, at what prices? Where do we have sellers waiting to sell and at what prices? And again, we're going to use an app, piece of technology to help us with this called Auto UFOs that shows us where the buyers and sellers are. So we'll look for that. And then we'll look at market volatility, which is essentially how quickly we would expect these markets to move. So we'll look at each of those elements per market, starting with the S&P 500. So there we go. So we've got the S&P up already. So we have on the S&P 500 on a daily chart, now all of these markets, we're looking at a daily chart, a thick blue dot on our AutoClimate. That tells us probability is upwards. Now, it is coming to the end of what might be a usual move to the upside, but we still have probability up. Now we have buyers on the chart a little way below us at 34.80 to 33.19. This is where we find buyers. And we have sellers up here between 42.95.5 to 42.58. Those are our closest sellers. At the moment, we're in between those two. With volatility, we would expect movement up or down in a year of 23.99%. So that means in one day, movement up or down would be expected at 59.76 points. In a week, it would be 131.55 points. And in a month, 273.84 points. And again, that's movement up or down. Overall, for the S&P on a daily chart, we have probabilities to the upside for now, but of course, manage our risk just in case we're wrong and check out for new sellers that might change this. Okay, next market is crude oil. So let's load this. Now it says up here about educating yourself, so I'm just going to pop that on the screen so you can check that out at your leisure as well. tradewithufos.com/courses. As you can see up here, we do courses in futures, stocks, forex, cryptos, backtesting, trading plans, and psychology. So we are offering a lot of different courses, very affordable, and often will come with free access for a month or 3 months to our apps as well. Now, the apps themselves, and again, if you want just the apps, you can go to tradewithufos.com/apps. These are the Auto Climate app, tells us where probabilities lie, and the Auto UFO app, which tells us where buyers and sellers are. Auto Climate is typically free on most platforms that you can use it on. With Auto UFOs, which is this one here, that's a paid for monthly subscription. So most of the time, it's actually cheaper to get a course and then get access to the apps for free for a little while than it would be to just use the apps. So check out what works best for you there. Okay, coming back to crude oil. We have a thick red dot, probability down. We have sellers here between 88.68 to 84.06. And we have buyers down here at 73.95 to 72.27. Overall, probability down, again, coming to the end of what would be a typical move to the downside, but still probability down. We're in between buyers and sellers right now. With volatility, we'd expect movement up or down in a year of 45.93%. So in a day, that's 2.31 points. In a week, 5.09 points. And in a month, 10.6 points. So that is crude oil. Moving on to the next market, which is gold. So let's load this. It says here about coaching and support, so I'll just pop that on there again so you can check it out if you'd like. tradewithufos.com/coaching will take you to the part of the website which will show you how that works. Now, we do coaching sessions for free online, so on YouTube and social media, we are offering, we are offering free sessions. They are recorded sessions. If you would like access to live sessions and extra resources, then you can join our closed coaching community if you'd like. If you want to check out the free stuff, then you can go to our link tree, which I've just put the link there on the screen. Okay, so gold, thick blue dot, probability up. However, we would typically go up for 6 candles on gold, and we've been going up for 11. So we are quite far past what would be a usual move to the upside. We're also seeing price come down a little bit there, just across that EMA line. So I wouldn't be surprised to see this change. Not to say that it will, but I wouldn't be surprised to see this change. Now, the only thing against what I've just said is that we have lots of buyers underneath us, all on top of each other there. The closest ones are between 1725.8 to 1705.1. So we've got buyers much closer to us than the closest sellers, which are at 2003 to 1962.7. Overall, probability up, but we have overstretched a little bit. We've got buyers beneath us. So if you had to call it, slightly more probabilities to the upside, but if it were me, I would wait and see how this plays out, considering it's now crossed the EMA. With volatility, we'd expect movement up or down in a year of 16.51%. In a day, that's 18.12 points. In a week, 39.88 points. And in a month, 83.02 points. So that's gold. The next market is the US dollar. So let's load this. With the US dollar, we have a thick red dot, probability down. We don't have any sellers nearby, and we have gone way past what is usual in terms of a move to the upside. We kind of see the inverse here with the US dollar that we've just seen with gold, in that we've been going down too long and price is just about crossing the EMA to the upside. We also have buyers beneath us. The buyers are between 105.335 to 104.515, and we have no sellers on the screen. So probability down, but overstretched, and buyers coming close in. So again, if it were me, I would wait and see how this transpires, see where the probabilities confirm themselves, and then go from there. With volatility, we would expect movement up or down in a year of 11.88%, which means in a day, 0.81 points, in a week, 1.77 points, and in a month, 3.69 points. Again, that's movement either up or down. Okay, before we move on to the next one, for those of you that are interested in Forex trading, some of you might trade other assets, that's fine too. As you can see, our apps and the application of our methodology applies to basically any market. But if you're interested in Forex trading specifically, we do have the first of what will be a series of books on Forex trading or on trading in general. This one has actually been designated #1 new release in 3 different categories, which we're very proud of. Jose and I worked very hard on this book. It starts at $3.88 if you get it on a Kindle. So check that out if you're interested in Forex trading. Okay, so let's have a look at our last market, which is bakkt Bitcoin. Okay, so bakkt Bitcoin, we have, squish this out a bit, thick red dot, probability down, but buyers very close by. So the buyers are between 16,165 to 15,900. We have sellers, but they're really far away, between 25,147.5 to 23,122.5. So overall, probability down, but buyers close. At the moment, we've still got a little bit of room to take it to the downside, but be aware of the buyers that are in the way. With volatility, I'm going to round these because they're bigger numbers. So we'd expect movement up or down in a year of about 95%. So in a day, that's up or down of about 985 points. In a week would be up or down of about 2,169 points. And in a month, up or down of about 4,516 points. So that's now each of our markets that we've looked at. And for each of them, we have looked at market climate, using auto climate to figure out where we have probabilities, up, down, or nowhere. We've then looked at buy and sell UFOs, using auto UFOs to figure out where we have buyers that could push price up and where we have sellers that could push price down. And then we looked at volatility, which is how far we expect the market to move within given periods of time or how quickly we expect it to move. Now, the last thing to look at is our weekly economic calendar, just to get an idea of what might affect us this week, depending on where in the world we're trading, what markets we're trading. So I'd check that out if I were you. Go to fxstreet.com/economic-calendar, and you'll see the country with the flag there, the time of day that the news will come out. And we've filtered this by high impact news. So news that's likely to create volatility will give you an idea of your risk parameters and what you need to do about that. If you have any questions, you can go to tradewithufos.com/Becky. And again, to show you here, that will take you to this page. From here, you can check out the apps, the courses, the coaching, book one-on-one coaching if you like. Check out live session notes from trades that I place in my sessions. Learn more about the apps, more about our platform, or ask any question here or learn from other people's questions before. I wish you guys a great rest of your trading week. We will see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.